All right, all right. Are we live? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear the music okay? And can you hear my voice okay? We are not on StreamYard tonight, so getting back on OBS here. But what is going on, everyone? Wow, we got 6 likes already. We got some people up in here. Why can't I see the top of the chat? What's up, Silver, my man? I can't see the top one here. What's up, Zivit? He says, I saw some prophets saying to put sell orders on XRP at 2,900. Doable on Coinbase. Need to use Kraken at 29. What's up, Kura? Yeah, you fell asleep last night. It's all good. What's up, Crypto Mealysis? How you doing, my man? Yeah, we'll see how many people show up to see how many people we actually, how long we stay on here. What's up, David? All right, Forge says yes. All right, I appreciate that. Yeah, we only got 7 people here. So what's going on in the market? Nothing. Man, these bots are crazy. Alright, so we're good on sound. I'm getting a text message. Hold on. So how you guys doing? All right, let's focus here. Where'd you read it's a scam at? GST? You want to sell it? Yeah, someone asked me to do an update on GST, but we didn't get around to it. What happened to the music? All right, GST. I don't know. Is it going lower? I didn't even look at it today. GST. I mean, the fact that it broke the low and it made a new low is not good. So it could go. It could go lower from here. So just know that. That's all I can really say. There's no bottom on it anymore. Is it just a red candle spawned in here with a little baby wick? Where can it go down to, maybe? All right, let me just clean this up a little bit since we are making a lower low. What is this, monthly? Yeah, it's not even doing anything but going down, so. Yeah, I mean, the next level that we can find on the chart would be on the overall chart, going from the low to the wick high. That takes you all the way down to 0036. Let me put a line here. I mean, you do what's best for you, but it did break down, so. I was hoping it would pump up before we had, these coins start going down. We'll do this. We'll go from that high to the low and give you these targets. It's below the 1272, made the new low, so it looks like it's headed to 5.9. So this is all the information I can give you. It's probably going to drop into 13% and then possibly 30%. If it doesn't get back over 7, 007, and then start some sort of a bottom formation. But looking at the macro monthly chart here, there's just, the trend is broken and you're just dying now. I guess GST is going to have to come off the list. Scam coins. Oh, coin market. Yeah. Whenever a coin breaks like that and it breaks the low and it's just whatever, people just come up with all kinds of stuff. So it may be true, it may not. No one knows. Unless it's verified or something. MDT went to the moon today. Did it really? What's up, Alan? They minted more coins or something. What's up, Rashad? Yeah, well, the sister coin to that one was what? GMT? GMT's been going to zero forever, so I guess that was telling us that GST is going to follow. There's nothing bullish on GMT. MDT, what is that? Make sure we're still good. MDT really did a 6x today. Measurable data. Why don't we have a chart for this? I've looked at this coin before. Measurable data token. Wait, am I looking at the wrong coin? Because this thing didn't do anything. Where's Alan? Oh, MTD. Typing it in wrong. MTD. What is this? Minted network. Never heard of it. Oh, damn. Yeah, she did. That was her bull run. It's over. I don't know what this coin is, but that's just it. You got to just buy the right coin. There was nothing bullish on this one before it took off. Well, let's see here. Yeah, what's the reason this coin pumped? Because yeah, I mean it was trying to put in a bottom, but it just took off out of nowhere. You never know when this stuff's gonna happen. But hopefully whoever was holding this coin, took profit on this thing. Not a bad move. What's up, Isaac? XPR and SPA. Yeah, I did XPR today. Most coins, if it's not at the bottom, they're headed to the bottom. XPR. I don't remember what I said on it, but we'll look at it. Oh yeah, XPR back down to the trend line. You're technically, we broke down out of that triangle pattern we tried to hold, but momentum is clearly down. 382 is holding at the moment, so as long as you're over 2.8, you're bullish, low to the high, and on the macro, you got to get back over 4. If you can get back over 4 and the 236, then you'll have something here to start moving back up. But the question is something like this in play? If we're not going to be bullish on the market until, everything had a nice little run, not everything, but you get the idea. She's simply going to come down here and put in the higher low, come all the way back down here, tag the 786, and drop all the way back down to the trend line. That's the question that we have right now. That's a 70% drop, so I don't know if that's going to take place. Just right now, as long as you're over this 382, you're still technically bullish here. He says, is the sound on? Can you hear me? Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, Jasmine's almost at the bottom. If we're in store for something like this on all the coins coming back down here and the ones that are already down here holding, are those coins going to break down? Or are we about to get a move back up? I mean, XRP's holding up, XPR still holding up bullish. But if we don't go up till after summertime, then if your coin didn't run already, you're screwed, I guess. Yeah, if it holds up bullish where it is and gets back over the 382, it's a 10x, a 9x, up to 3 pennies to the 786 here. But it's so boring. There's nothing happening. Polyswarm I did today. It's on the final support level. So SPA, yeah, SPA's still coming back down to the support. But this is what we're looking at on a lot of coins that are still holding up here. It's time to come all the way back down, just like SPA did here. Broke the 618, and she's headed to the final 786-236 support, it looks like. So possible 19-20% drop. Only thing I would say is on the macro. Yeah, I guess it is the 236. You do have a lot of support and resistance in this area, but it's probably coming back down to the trend, putting in the higher low. B3, what's up? What's up, Batista? B3, yeah, B3 is going to be a monster play. Some of the good base coins are going to be good plays when we finally go. Base is in a bull run. Oh no, it took out the bottom. Damn. Yeah, all we had to do was talk about it. Excuse me. All we had to do was talk about the damn coin and it goes down. Because it looked like the bottom was being put back in. Can't really go lower. And then she falls off the table. Of course. I mean, there's nothing bullish on B3. I think we probably said that before, because you're just making lower lows. You broke the trend. We're just dying here. So until you form some sort of a bottom, it's trying to do something right now in the 4 hour, but that looks like a little continuation pattern to the downside. That's not bullish at all, unless you get over. Let me fix this real quick. So B3, we're gonna get a real small 4 hour price here to watch. B3 has to bounce up, and it has to get over 4.4 and then 4.7. If it can't get over 4.4, it looks like a continuation pattern forming here, and it's just gonna die again. So just be aware of that. It's gonna be a good play, but I don't know anything about the tokenomics or anything. And then, of course, on the macro, you have to get over 5.7 now. Wow, I didn't know I was so tired until I sat down at the computer. How many people we got here? 18 people, not bad. We're only on YouTube tonight. Yeah, with something like B3, a new coin like this, these new coins do die easily and fast. I like Supra, but when I went to their page, everything is coming soon. Very hard for me to think. Yeah, I've heard of Supra before. I think we looked at it once. But those newer coins like Supra, B3, whatever's new, you got to be very careful with them, because they could fall off the table in a heartbeat. We got David for 10. I appreciate that, my man. I'm not on StreamYard, so I can't show it. Alien base, macro, and ZBCN update. I appreciate the 10, my man. Alien base macro. Alien base is going to be a good play too, but it's just these newer coins, they're all dying. Yeah, this thing came all the way back down to the bottom. Well, not quite. It came up, smacked the 2, hit 50 cents, and now it's all the way back down here at, what, 5 pennies? You're sitting right on the 236 right now. So let's just get that out of the way. Let's get that out of the way. Let's see. So alien based. Yeah, if they haven't released coins or anything, I haven't looked into it because I don't have the time to be looking at my circulating supplies that are constantly updated. But alien base, if it ever bottoms out, is this thing actually going to hit $500 million market cap to $1 billion market cap this cycle? So if we hit around $5, that's a 85x, and if we come up here to 10, it's a 200x for over $1 billion market cap. I don't know what the market cap is right now. I would imagine it's extremely low. And then what are we on? We're on the low to the high. Yeah, if you can see that. Let me move this one. I mean, still technically bullish. I don't know if there's a better chart for alien base now. But on this chart, as long as you're over 4 pennies, you're still bullish on the macro. ALB. I don't think there's a better chart. Yeah, where can you buy alien base? I don't even know. But yeah, alien base on the macro, bullish over 4. Any lower than 4, then it's going to completely die. But looking at it here, you can see it held here and here. There's a good chance you're coming back down. 26% drop as of now. ZBCN. She's still holding. Yeah, she's still holding. But, you know, any coin can drop at any moment and take out the low and just be bearish as hell. But all we can do is point out, I mean, we're below the 786 support here, but we're still holding up. We still have this curve, bullish market structure. I mean, it just looks like the bottom is in. Could it come all the way back down? Yes, it can. And then we're not as bullish on it, at least short term. If we end up coming down here, breaking below pretty much where you are now, then we'll have to come down here and test, and there's always a chance that you make a lower low. But the fact that it's been holding up very well, and it looks good where it is, just kind of consolidating at the moment. Yeah, and you can clearly see the support in this area. Resistance, support. So it's a lot of macro support and resistance area. It looks like the bottom is in my opinion. But I appreciate the 10, my man. Let's see here. But yeah, I mean, if we hold up on ZBCN, I mean, you do have the new high at, what is that, half a penny? But it's done nothing. It's been going sideways since it came out. Easily to a penny for a cent. I mean, a cent for almost a 10x. And I really do like the 2 to 3 to 4 cent range. I think 3 to 4 cents is fair. ZBCN, a 33x to 3. It hasn't done anything but get accumulated. What's up, old house? You got some extra cash. I'm down 30k. Damn. And all in. One last drop and letting it ride. Damn. That would be nice to do, but I'm all out. How's XEN and H-bar? XEN's bearish. bought red candles today. Alien base market cap is 120. Okay. Oh no, 8.6 million. Oh, that is a low market cap. Damn. So maybe it doesn't hit $1 billion market cap. You may be lucky if it hits a $500 million. That's a low market cap. So I think the first order is getting to 100 million. XCN. Let's see, what is XCN doing? Yeah, I pretty much cover XCN every day. I mean, the only hope here is to get back over the 382 at 9.7. Have this large weekly candle turn into a wick, and then we'll say we're still bullish. But on the smaller time frames, we're closed below. We're getting stuck. And it seems to be the only thing holding the price up right now. You can see where the price is. This is where these candles held support in this consolidation here. So that's where we're at right now. So yeah, we broke below 9. I think I said any lower than 9, then it's done. Which it looks done. It just is going to be a slow death crawl back down to the 0.5, 382. So either one large candle to get it over with, 35% drop, or it's just going to crawl like it's been doing. But if you get back over 9.7 here and clearly break this downtrend line, get a candle over here, then at that point, she's probably going to be really bullish at that point once it finally breaks to the upside, and then we'll probably have large green candles spawning in again. But I don't see anything telling me that that's going to happen anytime soon on XCN, especially breaking the 3.2 and just kind of doing nothing at the moment. But you never know, it could just blast out of here if it wants. But if we go on the really small time frame, let's see. Yeah, if you can get over 9.7 and then 9.9 and then a penny. Yeah, if you can get over a penny, then you're bullish on XCN. But until then, it's just bearish. And it looks like you're smacking right into, let's see. So very short term, you're over 9. Well, you're just below it again. But you got to get back over 9 and then 9.3. You get it. There's so many different numbers we can look at. But until you break the downtrend, she's going down, it looks like. There's nothing bullish on XCN. I'm glad I got out when I got out with that little speck of money, but it's ridiculous. H-bar. H-bar. Yeah. So why did we have, was that it? I don't think anyone answered me. Is that the bull run? What if it's over? H-bar double topped. It had its bull run, double top, 786, and it's no longer bullish below the 382, so what can you say? Hold on, I got a text message. Give me a moment. Alright, but yeah, Dara, H-bar, you broke the 382 and you're getting stuck. You got a wick over, you're getting stuck. As long as you're below 17, you're no longer bullish, and we'll see where this thing ends up. So, I mean, it sucks, but, you know, these coins right now have, you know, 30 to 40% drops, if not more, on the table. Everything's flipping bearish. What's up, Lord Zero? Cool. What's up, T13? Rio. You think it could hit double digits? Yeah, I don't like this, the chat I got here because I can't see it anymore. ZBCN might go up fast, yeah. Just like it did last time. ZBCN's going to be a good one, but I don't have no money to buy it. Rio, isn't Rio going to zero? What are we looking at? Oh yeah, H bar. Yeah, H bar is no longer bullish, so it begs the question. I mean, is XRP about to break down? Is XRP done? For now, at least. I mean, what does that look like to you guys? She's holding bullish over the 236 still, I think. Yeah, depending on, yeah, we'll just draw it there. So as long as you're over $2, you're bullish. So XRP is one of the last ones holding up. Rio. Yeah, we covered Rio a couple of times on the channel here, but it didn't get no traction, so we stopped covering it. Can Rio hit double digits? Is that what you said? Man, T13, you focus on the high targets, huh? You want your money. I don't know what Rio is. Rio does not look bullish right now at all. You're down below the double 0.5. What are we on weekly? Let's go to the monthly just to see. Yeah, I don't see anything bullish on this chart at all. I wouldn't touch this coin. It looks like you're about to break down from the little bear flag you formed on the weekly and a little 3-day. You just lost support at 20. You're at 19. Let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. I don't know why we got so much on the chart. So she's coming down to try to stay bullish over the 382. So your next stop looks like 13. And it looks like you're breaking down again. Damn, that's a pretty good drop too. Looks like about a 30% drop is in play right now. 13 is your next support. Price to get over is 26. But you said, can it hit double digits? I don't know what this is, but I would say probably not. I don't know what Rio is. We'll say $10 maybe. That would be a 52x from today. But it's continuing to break down here. What's up, Eric? Giga Chad. Giga Chad. Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up here. Giga Chad's probably bearish too. Oh, excuse me. It's doing the same thing it did back here. It pumped up and then it just kind of died. Pumped up and now it's dying. I mean, if you're bullish on Giga Chad, you're bullish on it. It's right on the 236 on the macro, so as long as you're over a penny to half, the bottom is in. And then quickly low to the high. Yeah, you held the 0.5 and you're above the 236. But I mean, you clearly just broke this trend, back tested it. You're making lower lows and lower highs on the smaller time frames. The momentum is down. Had a nice little recovery, but until these coins actually start getting over some levels here. So just keep it simple. High to the low. As long as you're over a penny and a half, bottom is in. 382 at 2 pennies, you're bullish. Breakout confirmed to the upside over 3.5, 4. And then Giga Chad, Coinbase coin. I have no idea where it's going to go. It's at a penny and a half. It's going to hit $1.50. These are going to be good plays. I think all these Giga coins and Mudang and whatever else is out there, they're probably going to 10 to 20x easily. So maybe we get a 30x up to 40 cents on Giga Chad. Personally, I would get out at 20 cents, get my little 12x and run. All right, I got to get caught up here. I'm way behind. Pendle got listed on Coinbase. Shipping still look good. Shipping. I don't remember what it was doing, to be honest. The overall macro chart I'm bullish on. Wow, I gotta quit this yawning. Yeah, I mean, we can say bottom is in all we want, but these coins have a mind of their own. But yeah, just the fact that it held the macro 382, it tagged it here and it held, and it's grinding its way up. But yeah, technically high to the low, you're over the 236, bottom is in, and it needs to get over 382 at 0083 to be bullish once again, but it's just going sideways right now. I mean, overall, it's not a bad spot to be buying in. If you ignore this wick here, you're still holding the higher lows. Still a good looking chart in my opinion. Just the question is, you know, are people going to pile into these Coinbase coins and actually get them running? I would say a 786 retracement to 4 pennies is on the table. Damn it. 8.5x. That's my exit point. And if you want to hold a moon bag, maybe it hits 30 cents. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's a 58x. Not everything's going to do 50 plus x's. Is that true, my man? You heard investors in the stock market are moving over. Why is the stock market going to zero right now? I don't pay attention to it. Arrow's going down as well. QNT still in the game. Pendle, QNT. What is that? What is QNT at? So did Pendle do anything? Just got listed on Coinbase, a little baby pump. Yeah, Pendle's another coin that's just bullish all the time. It's just been going up forever. But now it's copying the rest of the market. Sideways chop. Why is that red line on the chart? Yeah, I gotta stop drawing random lines because we're getting stuck at it and I don't know why it's there. Let's see. Maybe it's a 382 or something. I don't know. We haven't looked at Pendle in a while, so I don't know why that would be there. Alright, nothing there. There's nothing here. Yeah, I don't know why that's there. Just a random resistance line that's holding up. Oh, I guess it's because of the resistance, support, resistance. Alright, so little macro resistance area. You're over the 382, high to low, so you're bullish over 308. Breakout over 425. And that'll send you back up to the top of the channel probably on Pendle. But it has to break our red line here. QNT still in the game. Come on. If I can find the chart here. Where are you, QNT? Oh, that's not the right chart. Come on. There we go. I think that's the right one. Ah, oh, damn it, that's the same one. Come on. Alright, it's the Gate.io chart. Now I know what I can type in next time. I just gotta remember. Yeah, this weird squiggly line is probably what's playing out. We drew this last time we looked at it, I guess. But yeah, QNT on the macro, it hit the top, and it's coming back down to the bottom. The whole market's doing the same damn thing. We had a nice run, but now we're just coming back down. The next time QNT gets over 100, then you can be bullish on it, because it looks like the next time you come up there and you get over 100, you're going to break this finally on the monthly candle, and then she's going to go to the moon. So when we see QNT over $100 again, maybe that's the bull market. And it could come all the way out here in November and get squeezed and finally get over that level. But yeah, it's still in the game. I mean, you can't really ask for better prices on it right now. It could still come down a little more, or we could just pull that up. Let me draw one. Well, yeah, if I had extra money, I would buy a couple of QNT at this point. Yeah, you're on the bottom, 786 at 65. Still could come down and hit the trend, but it doesn't have to. But yeah, not a bad spot to be buying in on QNT. Arrow is going down. I already read that. How about XYO? Yeah, I looked at XYO today. Yeah, we just did Giga Chad. XYO. Yeah, XYO. Giga Chad doesn't look good. Yeah, same thing with XYO here. Just looking on the macro chart, it's just put in higher highs and higher lows. It's just macro chop here. You're down below the 618, so as long as you're below 8.9, that puts in play coming back down. And the coins that are already back down on the trends, if they're not clearly breaking down, they're doing nothing. Ones that are still bearish are coming back down. So 28 to about a 33% drop is in play, in my opinion. Back down here to the trend, back down. I mean, you could even get something like that with a nasty wick all the way down. But yeah, it looks like it's coming down here, and as long as you're below that 618, put in a higher low, and then at some point we'll put in a higher high. But yeah, I would expect more downside on XYO, unless you get back over 8.9 and break back over a penny. If you get back over a penny, then you're bullish again, and even more bullish over a penny and a half. What's up, Kansas Plowboy? He says, jazz me up there. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. But that's what I keep saying. I mean, jazz me's coming down to the bottom. QNT's coming back down to the bottom. We need a bounce. Swift Coin, what's up, Hoover? Dog and Me got listed. Uh-oh, where's Eldor? Swift Coin. Yeah, Swift Coin's in the same boat. She's coming back down to the trend. We've been saying the same thing on it forever. That it was trying to stay bullish, but you took out the 0.5 and it's just coming down. You can see it better here on the monthly. That's all we need to do is zoom out to the monthly, because we try to watch it on the weekly and we're watching all these little levels trying to hold all these weekly candles, but when you just zoom out, it looks clear. It's just coming back down to the trend line here. And let me see which one I can clear out. I mean, you're at potentially the bottom here, because you can see the resistance now turns support. So any lower than 8.3, then yeah, she's going to drop 50%. And the momentum is clearly all the way down at the bottom here on the macro chart. So you still have room to go down and sideways here and be bearish. So it could very well come down here, tag the 786, and then go back up. But yeah, that's exactly what we said on Swiftcoin. It's going to repeat what it did back here. But man, look how many weekly candles in a row are red. Look how bearish this is. Damn, we've been bearish for so long. It's getting a little ridiculous. It's not even funny anymore. So short term, you got to get back over 1.2 and then 1.6 to be bullish on Swift if it's going to hold the 8.3 level. It's ridiculous though. Toshi. Yeah, I mean, all we got to do is look at one chart and it says the story for everything. Yeah, Toshi's downtrend is still in play. She's just simply coming back down 382.0018. And then we'll see if the bottom of the market's going to be put in finally again. But yeah, there's nothing bullish on it. Downtrend's in play. Look for another 19% drop on Toshi. Put in the higher low. Yeah, it's been brutal for a while now. Unless you can get this weekly candle to get back over 2.5 and then start grinding its way back up, but it just looks like they're coming down. What's up, Roger? He says Wind Moon. Not anytime soon, I don't think. The bears are in control. Dog and Me got listed. Is Dog and Me still bullish? Dog and Me on Coinbase. Wait. Oh, they listed her and pulled the rug. Where were we looking at this at? She was bullish. Yeah, when did this happen? Yeah, weren't we looking at it right here? So damn, they did do it. Our green support box broke. They listed it and now it's going to 0. She's trying to bear flag now. Oh my god. Coinbase sucks. Low to the high. Yeah, you're down below the 382, so you broke our green support box. You're no longer bullish on this thing. What the hell? So you hit the 0.5 here, the 618, I mean at the 305. So if this is going to be a bear flag, next drop is 4.1 for a 34% drop. But yeah, I mean the overall chart on the macro is bullish. The macro of the chart is still grinding up. So even if it comes down to, you know, these other levels, at some point it'll go up. Now that it's on Coinbase, I just can't believe it did that. Now it's a 27x to a penny and a half to the top. The bears are real. What's up, Silver, my man? If they continue to list meme coins, they're going to go out of business. What's up, Shadow? We're in investment hell. That's what it feels like. Every time we buy something on the dip, it just dips more. And then we have bullish news come out, and then they pull the rug on us, and it's over. What's up, Deadwood? Retail out of the markets. Noom is up 50%. What is Noom? Numbers protocol? I must have looked at this like one time. Yeah, last time we looked at it, it just can't be bullish. Market structure broke. Well, no, I guess it didn't. It stayed and it went. Then it got stuck. I don't know what we're looking at here. Yeah, she came back down to the bottom. She's trying to stay alive. But she's stuck below the 786 at the moment. So it needs to get over 3 pennies for any kind of move up. Ooh. But yeah, nice little spike to the upside, but it's still bearish. Could be the bottom, I don't know. Yeah, nasty downtrend, and it's doing the same thing. Has a little move up, and then it just dies. Move up, and then it just dies. Any confirmation for this thing to hold and go up? Yeah, it's getting stuck at the 236. It has to stay over 2.5. And bullish over 3.3. Man, my energy just went out the window. What the hell? What's up, Ben? Haven't seen you in a while. SPA we did, and Edge. Definitive token, please. It's new, listed on Coinbase too. Edge. I think we looked at Edge before. What's up, Peaceful? Is Blastcoin on Coinbase a scam? What is Blastcoin? Blastcoin. I mean, you just got to do your research on these coins, see their website, their Twitter, make sure there's nothing shady going on, read the chat on CoinMarketCap. There's so many coins now, like Blastcoin here. I mean, what is Blastcoin? And a lot of these new coins look exactly like this. They're just they came out and they're just going to zero. So the only thing you can do is hope for the bottom end. It is trying to double bottom right now. So on the macro, over 2047, and then short term where it's getting stuck, 40. You got to get over 40 and then pretty much 5 to be bullish again. But you never know when these things are going to bottom out and have a nice run to the upside. There's no way to tell. So potentially you're setting up for a double bottom with a higher low. Or no, it's not a higher low. I actually can't see that. It looks like an even low. But you'll get confirmed once you get over those levels. As for it being a scam, I have no idea. I don't think Coinbase was going to list scam coins. So there's that. So if it's on Coinbase, it should be good. edge. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm not in the market right now because it's ridiculous. Is this the right edge? Oh no. Yeah, well, I guess we looked at this one before, but now, I mean, they just won't let us win. Every time we look at a bullish pattern, it goes in the opposite direction, so we're just going to stop. Let's just give up and let the bears win. Let it be over with. Just get it over quickly. I mean, yeah, from that trend we had on there, the pattern, the ascending triangle pattern, you were holding it, you broke it. It looks like you back tested it on that wick, and now you're coming down. So whatever edge is, if this is the right one, let me check the chat. It's about to dump. YouTubers have been on it hard. Yeah, is this the right edge? Let me see the Coinbase chart. Okay, edge definitive, USDC Coinbase. Maybe I did have the wrong one. Wait, this thing just came out? What was the one we were looking at? Oh, that's at 80 cents. So YouTubers shilled this coin and got it listed on Coinbase. Now it's going to zero. Is that the problem? I mean, I don't know what this is. Is this the right coin? It doesn't look horrible. If it just came out, it's going sideways. It has that pattern. I mean, I said we're not drawing any patterns anymore, but it clearly has the pattern here. So if it doesn't clearly break down, this thing's, I can't say that. I don't know. It looks like if you can get over the 618, you're holding over the 0.5 right now. If you can get over 9.3, it may have a blast out here up to 14. Not a huge move, but a 65% move up. We've seen these before. New coins come out, they look like this. They have one pump up, and then that's it, and they go to zero. So just be aware of that. I don't know what this is, but this is a 4-hour candle chart. It's going to play out really fast. So if this thing comes up here and hits 14 to 15 cents, just know it's probably going to die after that. Yeah, that's the right edge. But yeah, we can't do deck screener today. No deck screener today. I'm on limited resources at the moment. Look at the timing of the videos. Yeah, how long have we been here? We only got 14 people left in here, 15 now. Everyone please hit the like button. We've been on for almost an hour. So that's probably going to be it again. I mean, there's just nothing to talk about, nothing to look at. We're looking at the same coins every day and they're doing nothing but dying. Maybe I'll look into that after I get off here, but oh, Wi-Fi is doing nothing. Oh yeah, Wi-Fi is another coin we added to the Coinbase list. Wi-Fi is potentially going to be a real good play. It's been accumulating over the 618 for years. Damn, I can't wait to get back into the market. There's so many coins I would buy right now. Start loading up on some Wi-Fi here. Get my 10x and get out at 50 grand. But yeah, we'll be back one day. I mean, the market's going to turn around at some point. It's horrible right now. Whatever happened to, was it L3 or was it Story? Layer 3. Link's breaking down out of the bear flag. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday too. Are we in store for a bearish weekend, everyone? Let me see the poll. It's pretty much half and half, so no one knows what's happening. I'm gonna end the poll. It's either we go up or we go down. No one knows. It's all up in the air right now. Alright, I think I got the one super chat that came in. Look at G7. Why would that make my day happy? G7. Game 7, G7. This thing. She's bullish right now, huh? Let's see where you're getting stuck. Yeah, any of these newer coins like this, let me bring up them. That's futures. Spot on Bybit. Gate.io, KuCoin, Mexi. Let me just see if I have the best chart here. Yeah, I guess they're all the same. Alright, she's coming up on the first resistance. If you can get over 4.3, bottom is in, and bullish over 6.9, but either of these prices and you're still bearish if you cannot get over them. But if you can get over 6.9 on G7, breakout confirmed over the 618, that is a 300% move, so a 4x to get up to a penny and a half to be bull run status. Going up in 3 days, you'll see. We'll see. But yeah, just another quick hour live stream. There's nothing to talk about. I'll be back on tomorrow, of course. You guys hit the like button on your way back to the Shadow Realm. Go check out the videos on the channel I did today. Not even sure how many I did, but I did quite a few. And I'll try to get to some more tomorrow. Keep this grind going. But I appreciate you guys coming in here. I appreciate the super chat from Dave. I appreciate that always. As always, none of this is financial advice, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.